My channel. This is your girl Meka, and I'm back with another video. So today this video is I'm gonna do a Q&A. So I asked you guys on my social media to send me some questions that you guys want me to answer. So today this is what this video is about. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and put your post notification on so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Now let's get into this video, these Q&As. I'm not gonna do all of them because it's a lot, so I'm just gonna do, you know, some of the questions. So somebody said, how old are you and where are you from? So I'm 27. I'll be 28 in December, and I am from Jamaica, but I live in New York. Okay, next question. What is the craziest thing you've done? The craziest thing I would say that I have done is skydiving. That's the craziest thing I think I've done in my life. Skydiving was definitely fun. Make sure you check out my video. I will link it down below. Okay, next question. What is your dream job? So my dream job has always been to, I don't know if that's really like a dream job, but like career wise, I would say I want to be an ultrasound technician. That's like career wise. But I don't, that it's not like my dream to be like, oh my god, this is what I dream to be, but that's just what I wanted to be career wise. So ultrasound technician. When I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor, but as I got older it kind of changed, and I don't know if I'm really gonna stick to like being an ultrasound technician because I don't like science, and I have to do a lot of math and science in order to become an ultrasound technician. So I'm still thinking about that one. Okay, name one thing that you regret doing and could change the outcome. So one thing I would say, because the thing is I don't really live my life to like regret anything, but I would say like some people that I messed with, like talked to, you know, in the past, I wish I hadn't talked to them. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I would say that, yeah. So moving on, next question. Do you believe in having a soulmate, and have you found yours? I do believe in soulmates. I do believe that soulmates are real, and yes, I found my soulmate. Okay, my soulmate found me. But yeah, I mean, I'm like I just love love, like, you know, like I love seeing people in love. I love being in love. I just love the feeling of love. So I definitely think having your soulmate is definitely worth it. It's like you wake up to your best friend, or you see your best friend and you see the person every day, and you just, you know, like they make you happy. You still get butterflies after like years of y'all being together. You still get butterflies, and it's like y'all was just meant to be, and this is your person. I'm for it. I'm here for it. Okay. Okay, one say, what is your favorite color? So I have a few favorite colors. 1 purple, 2 yellow, 3 red, 4 blue. But not like, I like any blue, but turquoise is my all-time favorite. Okay, so when were you born? The question said, when were you born and what is your birthstone? So it's funny that they asked this question because so my birthstone is turquoise because I was born in December. My birthstone is turquoise, and it just happened to be one of my favorite colors. So there you go. advice would you give to your younger self? That's a good question. What advice would I give to my younger self? I would definitely say, think before you act. Think before you act. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, sometimes as when you're younger, you don't realize the consequences of your action, like right then and there. So you have to think before you act, because when you get older, if you do those same decisions, or you choose to make those same decisions as you did when you were younger, your consequences are gonna be probably 10 times worse than when you were younger. So I think that's what I would tell my younger self. Think before you act, and think before you do certain things and put yourself in certain situations, because the consequences, you're gonna have to live with it. You know what I mean? So I think that's one thing that I will tell my younger self. Yeah, so do you think sex is important in a relationship? Why or why not? Okay, I think sex is important in a relationship, and I think that it is important because if the person is not able to satisfy you sexually, or vice versa, you're not able to satisfy them sexually, then they're gonna go out there and find it from somebody else. So if you don't have that in your relationship, then the person is I feel like the person will most likely cheat on you, because, or you're gonna cheat on the other person, because they're not able to give you something that you want. So sex is definitely important. Like, yeah, if you guys have everything else, but in y'all sex life is not that good, then I don't think that the relationship is really gonna work out, because you need to have sex when you're in a relationship. You need to build that, you know, that like spiritual bond with the person. And like I said, if they can't provide that, or you are not providing that for them, then it doesn't make sense you guys stay in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's my answer on that. Do you have kids? No, I do not have any kids as of yet. As of right now, I do not have any kids. Why did you decide to make a YouTube channel? Okay, so years ago, probably like 4, 5, 6 years ago, I used to go to like these dancing competition, like DD4L, dancing dolls, you know, those type of things. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's like, you know, I used to go to those, and I used to just post on YouTube just because it was just something to do. It wasn't necessarily because, like, you know, I was able to get money or whatever like that. Because, you know, back 4, 5, 6 years ago, YouTube, it wasn't what it is now. Like, you know, it's different. So I wasn't thinking about, oh, well, you know, whatever. I wasn't thinking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get money or whatever. I used to just post it because I wanted other people to see that, you know, I was out, I was having fun, and not necessarily to rub it in, but I know like dancing dolls, they have a lot of fans, so sometimes they go on tour and they go to different places. So I just wanted to record that, and you know, I wasn't thinking nothing really of it. And then I got a lot of views from it, because a lot of people, like, you know, like I said, are fans of them and stuff like that. So they enjoyed, like, okay, maybe dancing dolls didn't go to their state or wherever they were, so they were able to watch it on YouTube. So that's why I recorded it. And then like probably like a few months ago, I decided like, okay, well, you know, maybe I should like continue doing my YouTube and get more into my YouTube and stuff like that. And like in my adult life, I started getting into makeup and hair and wigs and stuff like that. So I thought that that could be something good that I can now use and show my talent to probably somebody that don't know how to do certain things, and you know, is like coming up like me, you know. So I would say that's the reason why I was really on YouTube. I wasn't on it, you know, for anything, any specific reason and stuff like that. So now here we are. My content on my page have changed, and I feel like throughout the years or throughout the months, I feel like it's gonna change, because new things are gonna come up that I probably want to do, like, you know, probably want to do some challenges or, you know, something like. But even though everybody else is doing challenges and stuff like that, like, I still want to keep my creativity and still be unique in my own way. So I still have to think about, like, you know, content and stuff that I want to do, like, because I don't want to do everything that everybody else is doing, you know, or even if they're doing it, I want to do it, like, better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it my own unique way, you know. So I hope that answers that question. How do you decide on what content to do? Well, that question I kind of answered in the last question, but I would say that I have a notebook where I write down ideas and I write down things, and I feel like, okay, maybe this week I want to talk about hair, or this week I want to do story time, or I do stuff like that. Like, I do like a rough draft on things that is basically kind of stuff that's kind of like what's popping right now and stuff. So I write it down, and, you know, like I said, I try to figure out how to make it unique and how to do it in my own way, so it doesn't look like I'm doing what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. I'm gonna wrap up some of these questions too. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do one more, and that's it. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself? Okay, so 3 words that I would use to describe myself would be, I'm very creative. Very creative. I'm creative. I'm also, I would say, silly. I could be, you know, I could be silly when I'm ready. And the last one is I'm very ambitious. Like, I go after what I want, and I'm like a go-getter. Like, you know, I go get it. You know, so that's the 3 things I would say about myself. I'm creative, I'm ambitious, and I'm silly. Because who doesn't like a little silly? Like, you know. So thank you guys for sending your questions. I hope I answered some of them, or I hope I answered, you know, I try to answer to the best of my ability. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if anything, you can leave your comments down below. If you have any more questions for when I do another Q&A, you can also leave your questions there. You can, you know, communicate with me through the comments in the comment box. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.